guys, welcome back to my video. Topic today is America offshore wind farm to face headwinds. Plan for massive offshore wind farm that President Joe Biden hopes will power as many as 10 million American homes by 2030 are starting to wobble. On Monday, New Jersey Utility Public Service Enterprise Group Inc. said it's deciding whether to pull out of Ocean Wind 1, a purpose project in the Atlantic Ocean that will generate 1,000 gigawatts, enough for 500,000 homes. Less than 2 weeks earlier, New England utility advanced to said its similarly sized Commonwealth wind project was no longer viable because of higher costs and supply chain woes. Offshore wind projects are facing a number of headwinds, said Timothy Volks, Vice President of the Washington-based energy research firm Clearview Energy Partners, and its possible other project. Delay, soaring inflation, rising interest rate, and the supply chain now around the world are threatening to hobble the offshore wind boom that both federal and local policymakers have been planning for years on the U.S. East Coast. While offshore farms are seen as critical to ridding the U.S. power grid of fossil fuels and avoiding the worst effect to climate change, there are also extremely capital and labor intensive. The Ocean Wind 1 project, for example, will not be ready to start delivering power until 2024. A representative for PSIG said by again that the company has been reviewing its 25% equity stake in Ocean Wind 1, majority owned by the Danish energy giant Ørsted. America's regard on the ongoing basis. PSIG Chief Executive Bob Larsa said on a call with investors Monday that the company was reviewing the cost of the project, and another executive said not going forward with the project was an option on the table. In July, David Hardy, Chief Executive of Ørsted Offshore North America, was quoted by the Reuters, a renewable energy news outlet, telling attendees at the conference that surging inflation presents a real challenge to the company's short-term plans for offshore wind in the U.S. The review by PSAG comes less than 2 weeks after Avangrid, which is the majority owned by Spanish energy company introduced to SA, told Massachusetts regulators that its 1+2 gigawatt Commonwealth wind project is no longer economic under current power purchase agreement. Higher price and ongoing supply chain constraints are straining the project finance, the project lawyer said in an October 20 filing. Global commodity price increases in part due to ongoing war in Ukraine, sharp and sudden increase in interest rate prolonged supply chain constraints and the persistent to inflation have significantly increased the expected cost of the constructing the project, the attorney said on the billing. Avacrit said last month that is worth to pushing back by a year to start update for both Commonwealth and another wind project, Park City. Due to the headwinds including inflation and higher interest rate, supply chain shortage problems with resource and the rising commodity price, all of the wind farms have been in the work for years and their financial models have shifted in the face of rising interest rate, inflation and a supply chain bottleneck, said Paul Patterson, an analyst for Glenrock Associates. These are too complicated and expensive project, he said. Offshore wind projects are facing a number of headwinds, said Timothy Fox, vice president of the Washington-based energy research firm Clearview Energy Partners, and it's possible other projects get delayed. Soaring inflation, rising interest rate, and the supply chain snarl around the world are threatening to hobble the offshore wind boom that both federal and local policymakers have been planning of years of the U.S. East Coast, while offshore farms are seen as critical to ridding the U.S. power grid of fossil fuels and avoiding the worst effects of climate change. They are also extremely capital and labor intensive. The Ocean Wind 1 project, for example, will not be ready to start delivering power until late 2024. The review by BSEG comes less than 2 weeks after a Avacrit, which is majority owned by Spanish energy company Iberdrola, as they told the Massachusetts regulator that its 1+2 gigawatt Commonwealth 2 wind project is no longer economic under current power purchase agreement. Higher price and ongoing supply chain constraint are draining the project finance, the project lawyer said in an October 20 filing. Sudden increases in interest rate, prolonged supply chain constraint, and the persistent inflation have significantly increased the expected cost of constructing the project, the attorney said in the filing. Avacrit said last month that it was pushing back by a year the start update for both Commonwealth and another wind project, Park City, due to the headwinds including inflation and higher interest rate, supply chain shortage problems with resource, and rising commodity prices. All of the wind farms have been in the work for years and their financial models have shifted in the face of rising interest rate, inflation, and supply chain bottlenecks, said Paul Patterson, an analyst for Glenrock Associates. These are too complicated and expensive project, he said. In July, David Hardy, chief executive of Offshore North America, was quoted by research a renewable energy news outlet there telling attendees at the conference that surging inflation, present a real challenge to the company's short-term plans for offshore wind in the US.